welcome to another video from Chapter 6 on the normal distribution. This one is going to deal specifically with applying the distribution to a word problem. A real-life situation, if you will. We're dealing with a commute time to work. As the average commute time, so that's going to be our mean, is 25 minutes. Assuming the times are normally distributed and the standard deviation is 6.1. So they've told us it's normal. We have to know that. We have to know the mean. And we have to know the standard deviation. So this is the distribution we're working with. We have identified it. That all has to be given ahead of time. And we've got three different scenarios here. What's the probability that it's less than in part A, a probability of a more than in part B, and a between in part C. We're going to divvy these up into three different videos. So first of all, for part A, we've identified the distribution. It's asking for the probability that a random single person, their time is less than 18 minutes. So we need to draw in our little sketch. Our mean there's 25, and then down here somewhere is 18. So we've got a general sketch of what it looks like. This shows us that we can look directly onto the table because it is less than. That's what the table shows. And we can tell that it's definitely less than 1/2 because less than 1/2 of the item is actually shaded. So we have to look at the z-score so that we can actually calculate the probability, because that's where the table is defined in terms of the standard normal. So 18 minus 25 over our 6.1, and that value is a negative 1.15. So this equals the probability that in the standard normal z-score being less than negative 1.15. And the z-scores are always to 2 place values because that's what the table goes to. So for this, we have to now go to the negative z-score page, that table that we looked at before. So on that table again, looking at the negative values, the negative 1.15, so our hundredths place is going to be the 5s, and the negative 1.1 over underneath the 5. That gives us a 12.51, a 0.1251. 0.1251. So in grading this problem, the items that you have to identify. First, you have to identify the distribution. Second, you have to identify the probability that's actually asked for. You need to make the sketch. You need to calculate a z-score. You need to rewrite the probability in terms of the standard normal distribution. And then finally, you get your answer using the table. So 6 basic steps that we're looking at on these problems.